just isn't the same as the real thing.
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Solomon Joe and where his stargazing landed him.
Did you need something?
We'll try to keep out of your hair while we're en route. But of course, enjoy.
Dad and I will be riding passenger with you. The most boring job in space travel. I'll say. You ever heard of the Mantis? The famous bounty hunter? Some people say the Mantis has superpowers. I don't think that's true, though. They're just really tough, and have a cool ship. If you had a cool ship, you'd be like the Mantis, only better. I bet you'd make a pretty great superhero. I mean, I guess so. But that's really up to you, isn't it? All the superheroes could be villains, or all the villains could be heroes. Depends on what you do with your powers. Yup, I've been his co-pilot since I was old enough to read a map. He lets me fly sometimes, and fix things aboard, and use the intercom and everything. I just have to promise not to complain about having to stay aboard the ship when we're somewhere dangerous. Dad says when I'm older, he'll teach me how to use a pistol, and once I'm a good enough shot, I can go with him anywhere. I can't wait to get older.
Wait for you when you have a moment. Important or not, I'm ready to listen. Oh, yes, of course. I almost forgot. It was nice talking to you again.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results. I believe this is a process known as small talk. It is not my specialty, but I will do my best. I will await your next order here.
If you're looking to stay, Stone Route Inn will take care of you.
Akila City's always hopping. Welcome to Akila City, again.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar. Well, hey, hold up. Looks like you got someone with you already. And if I'm reading the eyes right, they got some personal business to attend to. Might want to finish that first. Anytime you're ready. All right, but don't take too long. Or Cora's gonna get bored and start disassembling things.
Got anything on your scanner?
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy. Kiosk right here for you.
Got another freighter that needs clearance on New Homestead after this one. I wish other pods worked like Akila City. No nonsense. It's pretty dangerous out in space these days.
We're asking
Got another
everyone to
freighter that
take care
needs
of any
clearance
leeches
on
their
New
ships.
Homestead
We
after
don't want
this
any terror storming through here. Anything I can help you with? Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition. Okay, no problem. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Akila has a little bit of everything. Hi there.
Stay safe out there.
Hey, hey.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear. It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out. Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The Marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots. Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story. If you think you might be able to help out, you could talk to the Marshal. Truth is, last I heard, things weren't going so good.
Sam has told me so many stories about Akila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
Like who? Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
The hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. It's a hostage situation. Now please, get back, or I'll have the guards drag you away. Well, I'm a little busy right now, so if you don't mind, I need you to hang back. Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you can help after all. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. It's a big group that hides outside the city and runs smuggling jobs off-world. They take in all kinds, rookies and veterans alike. Judging by their lack of preparation, I'd say this particular group is green as hell. Probably their first attempt at heist. That should work in our favor. Right about now, they're probably wishing they'd just stayed home. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. Without demands, I ain't got much to work with. About all we can do is wait and see. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Those guys are scared. I can tell. Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing.
Please, stay calm and let our security forces do their work. This is nothing we can't handle. I have complete confidence in the Marshal.
My husband's in there. He's one of the hostages. We have a little girl. If they kill Marco, she'll be without her father. Please don't let anything happen to Marco.
Only one way this ends. If one of those Shaw gangers shows their face, I'm ready.
I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
There's gonna be hell.
The Shaw gang's making fools of us all.
Negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? Why should your word mean anything to me? Look, just calm down, okay? Don't need to get violent here. Am I supposed to be impressed? We've been in worse scrapes than this. We can handle being stuck in a bank. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move move on. They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet. Got a real attitude problem, don't you? Well, you better listen up. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no! Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. Right? Nobody's been hurt, so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
Well done back there. As representatives of Constellation, avoiding conflict is what we should always be striving to achieve.
Got the Marshal by the balls. Don't forget, there are lives at stake. What's the word? Is that so? And what did you say to make them fold so quick? To be honest, no, I didn't. The Shaw gang isn't known for backing down. Good thing these were rookies. If we'd been dealing with some of the higher-ups, things might have gone differently. Ha! Well, you don't lack for confidence. Well, I bet you could sell dirt to a Dusty. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Marco! Are you alright?
That bank robbery was something else. Just thinking about it gets my heart racing.
I just need a minute.
Well, that was fun.
Those bastards so much as my hand. enough excitement for now. I suppose I'll have to write a report about all of this. I'm thinking I ought to hire some guards. I've had quite enough excitement for now.
We'll take it from here.
So damn tired.
Nice job.
I just want to get out of here.
Please. Should have been long gone by now.
More of this.
What?
Never coming back to this rock.
Figures something would go wrong on the first job. Never should have let myself get talked into this.
Yeah.
It's almost over. I just gotta keep it together. I just want to get out of here.
Hate this.
Yes. What?
Shaw gang's gone too
Yes?
far this time. What?
Yeah. Galbank needs... He really stepped up. This'll make a good story.
Is Solomon Coe really all that? Some make it seem like he built the whole damn Freestar collective by himself.
I'm sure some of the tales ruin the telling, but no one denies the Crown Giant. And set up his camp not far from here. Akila City was his baby.
I don't buy it, though. The United Colonies wouldn't let some ragtag settlers stake a system like this without a fight.
It was a different time. Everything was new. Everyone fleeing Earth as quick as you can. If he tried it today, I'm sure the UC would have shut him down.
And there is no way he wore that getup.
I'm
We've
just
still
saying,
got some
truth's
Coes
often
living in
messier
Akila
than
City.
history books.
The rock isn't exactly massed, but as seats of government go, it's still quite an impressive structure.
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Hilda.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand afterwards.
Fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now. I can patch you up, or if you need supplies, I've got those as well. If you're hurt or need medical supplies, then you came to the right place. Otherwise, maybe move along. Busy day. Overall, not too bad. People keep me hopping all the time. Mainly it's minor scruffs, bruises, the occasional broken arm. The real work is when someone gets attacked by an Ashta. Those are the bad times. Here's what I've got on hand. Enjoy Akila City, and for God's sake, be careful.
And besides, you knew that going in. You need to find some common ground.
Well, nobody ever accused those
things
boys of
Late
having
one
an
night, Annie
overabundance of
Wilcox
common
tried
sense.
to arrest me for public indecency.
Meet her halfway, you know?
She'll be a terror once she grows up.
Guess
Need something?
got some homework to do if there's gonna be a second date.
That's the spirit.
What can I do for you? You got some business with me? That's so. Well, you found your way to the right person. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Sure, but we Rangers work across the whole of Freestar Collective space. It can be, yeah. We tend to get called in when there's a threat too big for local security to handle. So that means we hunt the most dangerous game. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time. Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive. I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help with expenses and such. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers? I prefer a more practical kind of evaluation. I'll give you the details if you want to join up. If you knew half of what I did about the man, you'd show him a lot more respect. Besides, I'm next in line, and I'll be damned if I'm letting you cut ahead of me. Look, you have to be completely sure about this, so take whatever time you need. Just come and find me if you decide you want to join.
Happy to listen.
Aquila's really the heart of the Freestar.
What can I get you, Emma?
Hiya.
Oh, nothing for now. Came to talk, actually. Well, to apologize, more like.
Oh.
Don't be causing trouble now.
Well, I know Annie's been trying to rope you into her spy schemes. I hope
Work
it's not
hard,
too
play
much
hard.
bother for you.
That should be the Freestar motto.
Kidding? She's an angel. Truth is, she looks up to you and the Marshal. Trying to keep track of the bad guys is just her way of showing that.
I just hope it's not
A lot
teaching
of
her to
famous
judge
people
too
visit
much
Akila.
by the way they look.
Popping back a beer,
Sure,
you
it's
never
just
know
a
who you'll
phase.
meet.
She's got a good heart, wants to protect people.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class
Why,
joints.
thank you.
Well, except Aki's.
You won't find a better selection of brews and beverages anywhere in the Freestar Collective.
So,
Helga says I spend too
think
much
you've got
time
what
on
it
my
takes to
terminal.
be a ranger?
He's probably right. I specialize in cryptography. A lot of smugglers use coded slates, so it comes in handy. A Freestar Ranger's resident terminal jockey. That's me.
You thirsty? Got all sorts of booze. And other stuff.
Don't be causing trouble now.
Don't like the hard stuff. What I've got's better than any swill they'll serve you in the United Colonies. I promise you that. Ah, it's not mine. I just work here. Yeah, I guess technically the city owns it, but it's really the Freestar Rangers' place more than anyone else's. But yeah, I'm happy to work here. The pay's decent, but it's also the safest job I've ever had. Let's get you set up. This here's the best bar in town. Safest, too. How can I know the place looks huge, but we don't actually have rooms for rent. The upper floors of the Rock are all occupied by the Freestar Rangers. The place you're looking for is the Stone Root Inn. That's in Midtown. Well, you know where to find me.
Good to see you. Well, hey there. Got into a tussle with a Shaw Gang smuggling ship in Kodos orbit. Had to limp back to Akila City, with my ride mostly in one piece. It was a bit of a hard landing, you might say. Got a few broken ribs and a concussion. Turns out one of those ribs punctured a lung. Had a breathing tube in for a spell, but that's gone now. Seems I'm healing up pretty good. Last I saw, it was on fire and doing a swan dive into the Kodos sky. Luck's half of everything, or so they say. I also like to think skill had a little something to do with it. Got into a tussle, had to limp back to Akila. It was a bit of a... Turns out one of those ribs had a breathing tube in first. Yeah, of course. Everyone knows a thorologic tube is the right approach for that problem. Right now, not much of anything. Doc says I need a rest. Meanwhile, I've been trying to make myself useful, reading dispatches and reports and such. That way, when I'm cleared for field duty, I'll know the lay of the land.
security back? I shared a drink with Ron. That man can drink.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
You should try Philburn's beer. It's brewed in the city, and it ain't bad.
I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit or two to the Low House when I
The
meet them.
mayor's all right. Always painting too rosy a picture, though.
Might be hard work, but sure beats living under the boot.
Just making my way. Better this than being some dust wrangler on Montara Luna. Not everyone gets to say they work at the Rock.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
Pull up a seat, friend.
Have you made up your mind about joining the Freestar Rangers? Just let me drink in peace. You're back. Did you decide to join?
It's a dangerous job, but an important one. As long as you leave room for your commitments to Constellation, we won't have any problems.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up. Sorry, but it doesn't work that way. Just do the one mission, and we'll go from there. This is a dangerous line of work, and I'm not putting someone in the field unless I'm sure they're ready. Oh, got no lack of confidence, have you? Well, let's see if you back it up.